They've got, I believe it's a operations and maintenance building is what I think they're supplying. So they'll be going from a existing cabinet east and south right away there.
Okay, is there a motion to approve permit 08252022? Motion by Supervisor Stecker to approve. I'll second it. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Absent Jarvis.
Okay. And then that last one there, 08262022. Midland Power is going to be replacing an overhead line, electric line with underground by boring under 300.
Okay, is there a motion to approve permit 08262022? Motion by Supervisor Stecker to approve. Is there a second? I'll second it. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Absent Jarvis.
Sign.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, Doug, you stay in the room while we have discussion, please.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, we're on discussion with the engineer and zoning administrator.
Yeah, I think, just kind of bring you up to date a little bit on construction. I was unable to attend the, our staff meeting, which we have right away on Monday morning. So, if I make some mistakes, or maybe you can help fill in some things for me. The bridge at the Big Six Road, barrier rail has been placed. Do you know what the status, Doug? Are they stripping that bridge this week?
Yes, that is, all concrete has been poured and they are working on stripping the bridge and getting ready to move earth from the stream from one side to the other.
But it's still not open on north-south blacktop, correct?
No,
They moved the river yet, or is it
that's what they're getting ready to do.
right now?
The Fairville Road, they are to begin paving on that next week. I know there's a pre-construction or pre-pour meeting, I think Tuesday or Monday at 10 o'clock. Any other news on that, Doug?
That is all we have.
The Irvington Bridge, they did get a stem poured on the Irvington Bridge. Maybe Doug, can you bring the board up to date on what's going on there and what to expect next? And did Adam say they were going to be moving some more people onto that project?
So they did get that concrete poured. They're working on stripping those forms. They'll have to remove the copper dam before they do any more work on that. The other crew that was gonna move in, I believe Adam said they got pushed back another week and a half, 2 weeks before they move in.
Okay. Then Highway 169, they were delayed on that construction because of beams. I do not know what the status of that is, and the resurfacing on Highway 18. I haven't been over that direction for a while, so I really don't know what is going on there. Ledyard Wind Power, they continue to have components being shipped, and they are setting they're setting a lot of those towers right now. Doug, do you know what the total number now totally erected are?
I ran through there yesterday and there were blades on 5 of them.
Okay, and then Kossuth Wind Energy, they are, well, they kind of got rained out. Both projects kind of got rained out for yesterday, but they are doing some of their entrance work, getting some of their mud mats in, getting ready to pour foundations is what I have. Is that what you have as well, Doug?
Yes, at the meeting last week, it sounded like they might start pouring concrete in those foundations this. Which is more than mud mats. The mud mats are 20, 30 yards. The larger foundation that they started this week.
And then with the rain, I think everybody is out maintaining their gravel roads, which the foreman indicated. And we asked the wind farms to get out and maintain the roads they are responsible for also. I saw Doug sent out an email yesterday, so we'll be driving up to ensure that work is completed.
Hey Doug, the Black Cat Bridge, is that concrete I-beams?
That is, yeah.
I was at Casey's yesterday gassing up and semis were going by with concrete I-beams and turning and heading north.
Good.
So it looks like I'm guessing they probably got something.
Yeah, I would assume so as well, Galen. Thank you.
Okay, anything else, Doug?
That's all that I have.
All right, well,
Hey,
thank you.
Doug,
Get
this is
that,
Donnie. Any word on when the asphalt pavers are coming in yet?
We have a pre-construction conference with them tomorrow afternoon, Donnie,
Okay.
so we'll know more about it then.
Okay, thank you.
So, okay,
all right. There's nothing else. Thank you, Doug.
thank you. Thank you, Doug Crouch.
All right, moving on to drainage, we have decision on to approve change order number 1 for DD Tri-84 FEMA
I
repair.
think.
Oh, it's sorry, Virginia first, yeah. And I like to see decrease.
Right. Don't
We
have
get
very often.
decreases very often.
Pretzels must be too quick, huh?
I don't know. March. Okay, we have a change order on DD order 1 for DD Tri-84 FEMA repairs, a reduction of $9,451.74. Changing it from $124,379 to $114,927.26. Do we have a motion to approve of change order 1 on DD Tri-84? Motion by Supervisor Stecker to approve. Is there a second? Seconded. Any further discussions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Absent, Jerks. Okay, then we got voluntary annexation in DD4 from DD80 to be reviewed by Bolton and May. See, so Bolton and May, did they look at this or they're not here?
They will. We need to send it to It's a request, a request
Okay,
for
so-
volunteer.
Okay, so we just need to make a motion
And-
to forward it to them?
Yeah.
All right, so we just need a motion then to forward this request from Bob Weber for voluntary annexation into DD4 from DD80 to Bolton and Maine.
So,
Motion by Supervisor. And there's a second? I'll second it. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
All right,
Aye. Opposed, motion carries. Okay, and then looks like we have a pay app. Let's see, this is for $114,927.26. Is that right, Marge?
so it's
No.
50,201.
50,201.
Okay, I'm not digging down far enough. Okay, there it is. Okay, $15,201. That's a pay app for DD. Pay app for DD Tri 84 FEMA repairs. Is there a motion to approve?
Rogers right now. I'll make that motion.
Okay, motion by Supervisor Stecker to approve. Is there a second? Second it. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
All right,
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Absent Jarks. Okay, that takes care of all the drainage. There it looks.
Fix it tickets?
Yeah, no repairs.
We keep that.
Wow, with all that rain, all the rain, we didn't get any repairs. That's true.
Not yet.
That'll be next.
Nobody can get out there to see them, I
That
guess.
should be.
They'll be showing up. Up here.
Our ditches filled up.
Yeah.
Get 5, 6, 4.
I had 4. There's other places that only had 5
No,
and a half.
nine.
Guys are 6 and a half.
Creek Farm, the water was in good, big, it was good. Sunday afternoon, none of the tubes are running. Right.
I had standing water. Whatever low.
The only place I seen standing water is where the wind people back to ground. Making the pass for the dormitories. That's it, so we got standing water.
Oops.
And, yeah.
barbecue cost. It's cheap enough, ain't it? A little money we got, yeah. Take a good vacation. Relaxing. Good like all the time. Steak, eggs, hash browns, toast, bread, everything. Wow, that's
Not bad.
believe me.
Okay, discussion with our auditor.
Right now, we're working on budget amendment to transfer some of our ARPA funds that we received in June. We received the second half of our ARPA funds in June, $4 million. So we're working on a budget amendment to allocate those funds. Everything that's on the amendment so far are ARPA funds. So we're working on that, hopefully scheduling that for September so that we can use those funds to pay for some of the projects. The roof project, you still see the insulation in the north parking lot. They were supposed to be here last week as we understood it. We tried to call them yesterday, left a message, as far as I know, have not heard back. Waiting for them to get done, we don't. That is sitting out there. So we're hoping we'll get here soon, get it finished. They said once they start, it should be about a week, so shouldn't take long. This morning, we sent the notice for the ATV ordinance to the paper. The new ordinance number will be 114-B. Todd worked on a summary, so we have that sent, so that will be set for first reading August 23rd and second reading August 30th. Today, at 10:30, Melissa, Christie, and I will be going to Ventura for a Region 2 auditors meeting with the Secretary of State. Secretary of State's office is coming up and meeting with every region in the state to talk about elections and election changes. So we'll be meeting with them this afternoon. Don't forget tonight at 5 o'clock, we have the EMS meeting with EMS and the EMS office.
Is actually gonna be there? Is Roger gonna be there? Galen's not gonna be there.
We got kids,
Are you gonna be there, Kyle?
senior pictures.
I was planning on it, but if we're gonna have a forum, are we
So,
really able to?
And Roger, the reason why he was leaving is to take his. So I don't know if he'll be able to make. So I'll leave it up to you guys what you want to do.
Derek said there's, I should want to postpone it for a week. Or is it too late to do that?
Well, it'd be, I mean, which I was gonna let Roger update on that, but I was at the last meeting and their discussion there was basically the next step of the process was to have a discussion with the board and proceed from there. So if we don't have a forum, that kind of defeats the purpose.
well, I guess I'm not really sure because we've already approved moving it to an essential service and putting it on the ballot. So and I don't know what else they wanna talk to. I mean,
I didn't get much information at that meeting.
I really don't understand that.
Their potential budget or what they were asking for, but they just basically said the next step of the process was visiting with the
You
board.
said you weren't gonna be there.
I had other stuff to do tonight,
Okay,
but
all right.
I mean,
Well,
Call Phil at his extension.
yeah, let's just see if we, if,
If it's-
Postpone it for a week?
Yeah.
what's his extension?
Yeah, cause I know.
434.
It's not Phil, not one.
We might be able to, but they would have to let the rest of the MS board know too.
we don't know for sure Roger's even gonna be there.
Yeah, we don't know.
So that's only
what
two of us then.
that's why-
Derek thought he was gonna set the owl up, but he wasn't for sure. He said he could set the owl up for Roger, but if his wife's sick,
Yeah.
I got plenty for all be done.
There,
He's
what's his
taking his cell phone number.
cell phone number?
I can Hey, Bill, it's Tammy and the board. Hey, we have a question. We may not have a quorum tonight to meet with the
Well,
EMS.
we don't have a quorum. I mean, there's only really one that can make it tonight. Is that, what was gonna be the decision, or what would, I mean, we've already approved it to be an essential service and put in the
We have to
ballot.
just approve, we have to approve the funding source.
Well, the funding source is that's part of the vote. I mean, it's that 75 cents is the max levy. That's, so, I mean, that was all, that's part of the essential service. That's what people are voting on. So I don't know, beyond that, I don't know what else. I mean, that's the funding source.
The language of the ballot.
Probably has to be.
Right, we just have to determine an amount,
Oh, to put on the.
and then the, language for the ballot.
Okay, is there any chance of doing it, next Tuesday? Cause we're not gonna have enough people there tonight.
Yeah, we just have to have, where's my calendar at?
Or can you come next Tuesday to our meeting?
Well, the advisory board has to be there.
And the point was to have, they wanted to have it in the evening, so people could
Yeah.
attend if they wanted to.
And we just
But
don't,
yeah,
we just can't get enough,
uh,
enough supervisors there tonight.
Okay, I have to have it published the final week of August, so we have 3 weeks yet. So next Tuesday would give us just 2 weeks to finish it up.
Is that gonna, would that work? Or not?
I guess that's, I might have to ask Todd. As far as us goes, I think we can make a decision in one meeting. And then it's up to Todd to get that language stuff done.
Can you check with Todd on that and send an email to us? If we have to have us,
I mean,
if we have to come in another night to get it done, I guess we'll have to do it another night.
Do you want to do it? I'd like to have one meeting with the Board of Supervisors and the Advisory Council.
Yeah,
I think we can do it in one meeting.
right.
Can we do tomorrow night?
I'm booked tomorrow night.
Yeah,
too.
I can't.
Should we just plan next Tuesday? And
5 o'clock.
problem is, as soon as I can get up there, it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think next Tuesday, they're just that tonight, everybody's got stuff going on.
Okay. I'll just change it till next Tuesday. I'll tell Todd what we had to do.
Okay.
And,
All right,
okay.
all right, that sounds good.
I'll put it on the agenda for next Tuesday.
I'll be in Storm Lake next Tuesday, starting at 3. So 5 o'clock probably wouldn't work.
Well, leave that.
It would have to
As
be.
long as
later.
there's 3 of us there, like, next Tuesday should be fine. I'm sure Roger will be fine. I'll be here.
Does it
I
work for
really
you
like
guys
Roger
just
there.
later?
He's been on the Advisory Council. And he's got a lot of information.
Right.
Okay, well, just set it up for next Tuesday at 5. We should have at least 3 there.
I'll let.
Okay, sounds good.
All right,
Okay,
thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. We'll, take, so 5 o'clock will be changed to next Tuesday then.
Put on- yeah,
All right, anything else, Tim?
that is all I.
Kyle, do you have any committee reports?
Was just gonna kind of give you guys a heads up. We put in a two legislative requests to ISAC for this year. Priorities, both related to Central Iowa Juvenile Detention Center. The first one is about kind of COVID funding, because from FY fiscal year 2007 to 20, the state average funding was $4,078,850 per year, which equated to 22% of expenditures for the entire state. In fiscal year 21, the amount dropped to basically 2.1 million, which equated to 8.7%. And that was due to, the fund, the fund that money is collected into to pay this is for reinstatement of driver's licenses. So with COVID, that was significantly down, over 2 million. So we're trying to get some backfill money for that because otherwise the counties end up making up that shortfall. The other one's similar to that, but it's more of an ongoing thing.
Else, Cal?
EMS meeting, already touched on that. County breakfast, good speaker.
Caleb?
Last Wednesday, I went to the countywide breakfast, and like Kyle said, he was a good speaker. Otherwise, had people call me on pipelines, people call me on four-wheeler or ATV. And problem with some trees up north of Wesley in the ditch. I already talked to Scott Zeesman about that. And a couple drainage questions. Otherwise, I don't have any meetings this week other than this one.
No extra committee meetings last month or last week.
Yeah.
You're gone.
I got my calendar for Friday the 12th, there's the Humboldt VA training. But they would want to go into this Humboldt supervisors, the VA commissioners.
That'd be Dan, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that, I sent you guys an email. If
I
Dan
don't know
talked
if
about
anybody's
it.
going. It's not on the agenda, so I guess nobody's.
Okay.
So,
I won't be able to.
okay.
And then Roger just already, we postponed it to next Tuesday, and he said, good idea.
Okay,
He's good.
anybody have anything else?
Well, guy jumped me, which I'm just throwing this out at you guys, he went out to somewhere in Kossuth County and they were raising the flags and there was the United States flag, the Iowa flag. He goes, can we get a Kossuth County flag? I said, I don't think any county has flags. But he was just throwing it out, he thought it'd be neat if county had a flag. Which I'm just throwing it out at you guys, I don't think we need it myself.
I don't know of any counties that have a flag, you Kyle?
Even their own,
Not-
like your own.
Not off the top of
I
that.
don't think anybody has a county flag, there's just,
I mean, we have our emblem and
we got
stuff,
our emblem,
but
but that's not a, yeah,
No.
flag, so I don't think that's probably a.
That's just like I said, that's what he was throwing out to me, and I'm like, I don't think it'll happen, but I'll throw it to the board.
No, I don't think so either.
And I guess my other question is that guess I should ask Doug, I had Nancy Erickson asked me, her husband yesterday called me, the Rockford pit. We got mineral rights on it. And the pipeline people were in there several times in the pit, or they were guessing, speculating that they might use that for a laydown yard. Can they use that for a laydown yard if we already have mineral rights on it? And our trucks gotta go in and out and get gravel?
It says what the lease is.
So that'd have to
But
be,
that even Doug though, that's why I told her, I said, you guys need to call Doug,
that'd
not
have to be
me.
approved, I would think. They couldn't just use it, no, they'd have to. that'd
Yeah.
have to be approved.
Well, it'd be Rothford's ground, but we got lease on it.
Yeah,
But like I said, that's where Doug comes back, I can ask him that,
Yeah.
'cause her husband
does
is
the pipe go through that area?
it can't go, it was supposed to go right through the pit, and Doug told him we had mineral rights, every time we want to dig, you're gonna move your pipe.
yeah, I don't think that would be,
So now they're going right on the other side of 4 Mile Creek, which is the pit's here, the creek's here, they're going right to the north of it and zinging around. They can't.
yeah, there's too much, we'll see how they can go through a gravel pit, there's too much digging there. Okay, anybody have anything else?
We'll put on our Facebook page or on our website that the fact that meeting tonight is
Oh,
We'll
Sorry.
next-
postponed until next Tuesday. Okay, thank you.
There's nothing else, we'll call this meeting adjourned at 10:17.
17.
Mulligan's team.
Which one?
Oh, no, next one. Oh, 16. Oh.
So usually that Wednesday night.
Probably the 17th.
That's.
Ready to Ventura. Thank you, Ventura, yeah, I gotta look weird, because I don't even know where I'm supposed to go.
Ventura, isn't that?
I didn't know where it is, I'm gonna have to look.
Sure. Well, I guess
I know it's just community.
That's all.
it's between Pine Lake and,
Yeah,
town of it. Sure. Even nothing on the highway. Oh, that's sure. You gotta duck off.
yeah, they probably have a community center.
There's no bait shop there.
I know that,
That dome house is a bait shop.
okay, I know Starboard Market is catering it for us, so I'm excited about that.
The who?
Starboard Market out there, like, it's awesome.
I'm good.
Thanks, you too. Okay, off to the next place.
Have fun.
Thank you.